Now this is all part of a swap that I have been working on, or I should say we have been working on since, I would say, probably mid-June. Yeah, probably seriously mid-June. Mom had surgery in June, and then there was a couple of deaths in the family, and then I lost my mojo, and yeah, it's just been crazy. But anyway, so it's finally done. Yay! Yay! I know that she's going to be really excited when she finally gets the box, because it's like the size of a refrigerator. And I made Linda a bird pincushion because she does sew, and I know she loves brown, you know, deep distress brown and stuff like that. And then I used a script fabric that I had in my stash that I really love. Some Prima lace, some other lace from my stash. I made a stick pin here. And, well, actually it's a hat pin. It's a big, long puppy. You guys see that? Yeah. And my dog is whining, so I'll be right back. Whenever I make one of these, I always use the same fabric on the inside of the pocket that I did for the tuffet. So the pockets are both lined. And then this is some vintage lace, a doily, an old button that I had, and cat hair. All of the detail stitching that you see, like the pocket, the tail, the beak, the glass eyes, that's all done by hand, as well as stitching in the tuffet, and all of these trims are done by hand. And then I have some seam binding here, and this is a very old earring that I had years and years ago, actually in the 80s, I think. When we lived in Germany, I got those for a Christmas gift one year, so I decided to use it as a charm since Linda loves hearts. So that's her second piece, and then you guys already saw the clock that I made for her. And so here's the big piece that needs the refrigerator box. Sorry for the arm. So this is a tray. Now, Linda sits on the floor to craft. And I had originally had a different plan that I was going to make her, just because our swap is about organizing our studios, redoing our studios. I'm still revamping mine. She's still revamping hers. Mine's a 2-year ongoing process. Hopefully, you know, next year it'll be done. But anyway, Linda sits on the floor to craft, and she has all of her supplies all around her. And so I was at TJ Maxx and I saw this tray and I thought, this would be really neat for her, because this way she can gather all of her supplies for whatever project that she's working on, plop them in here, and then sit on the floor and everything's at, you know, within hand's reach. And I wanted to make it so that it would slide easily on the carpet, and it does. I tested it. See, it slides pretty easy, so I have feet on there. I'll show you that in a minute. And I will show you the flowers first. She requested 100 flowers. I told her I wasn't making 100. I made her 6. So, a far cry from 100, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. These are the Vicky flowers. She thought they were, you know, fun and shabby, so she wanted some of them for her creating little projects. This one is literally all the bits and pieces of 3 different kind of bloomers that I had left over, and I just plopped it all into one. And then that's an old earring. This one, again, is leftover bloomers from 2 different ones. And I put a heart velvet bead in there because we all know she loves anything to do with love. This one I made pink and white. And just a big pearl in the center. And then this one's my favorite. It's white and cream. Again, bits and pieces that I had pre-cut from different types of bloomers that I didn't end up using. So, and then just the pink. I had quite a bit of pink, so I just used that, and that's it was a necklace pendant piece that I had picked up at the thrift store, I do believe. So really, really pretty. So there's the flowers that she will be receiving. Okay, so on to the tray. As you can tell, it's pretty big. There's 6 pockets. I don't know if you guys will be able to get this. Bear with me as I do this camera maneuvering. I've used my hoarded London Market. I used the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6. I have 2 sheets left. I'm trying to kill that stack, and I haven't made it yet. But I'm going to keep trying. So anyway, this thing has like 8 coats of paint on it. Because I kept going in different directions. She kept saying one thing and then she'd say something else, and I was like, ah! And at one point I told her, I said, it's poopy brown. And she goes, I don't want poopy brown. I go, I don't think I want poopy brown either. But that's the color it was at one point. It was really a poopy brown. So I painted it with gesso in black. Then I painted it with gesso in white. And then I added the Magnolia White paint, which is one of her favorites. She uses it for stuff for her. Then I added, distressed and added all the papers. And they're all gelled in so that, you know, she doesn't have to worry about it getting gunky. Everything is gelled, actually. And then I took the stamp set along this area because I really didn't want to paper it. So I took the stamp set, and I stamped it, washi taped with Tim Holtz washi tape. And then the plan was to just kind of, you know, texture over it just a little teeny bit and let some of that show through. Well, it ended up being way too busy. And I didn't like that. So I tried painting it again, and it still didn't cover, and I was out of paint at this point. So I used the Martha Stewart crackle paint, that really thick spackle type, and did that over the top of it, and then inked it, added some cheesecloth here and there. Let some of it show through. See, there's tissue tape all across here. And I like it much better. I mean, you can still see some of the tissue tape, some of the stamping here and there, but it's not overdone, I don't think. And then I only decorated one side of this. And the reason being is that I don't know where she's going to store this when she's not using it. So I didn't want to have a bunch of decoration on this on all, you know, 4 sides and her have trouble finding a place to put it. So I decided to only decorate one front. I kept it pretty, you know, simple. Again, because this is a working tray. I didn't want a bunch of stuff sticking out, you know, in case she goes to grab something and it catches on her sleeve and then she's cursing at me. So I'll show you all 4 sides first. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. So again, keeping it pretty simple. I did do my Tiny Toucher X's because this is something I kind of do. A little doily peeking out. And I'll show you the inside of this one too. While I maneuver this. Sorry guys. I have a little butterfly I punched out of the paper, a little heart, piece of lace, and another little doily, some cheesecloth, and some more of that crackle paint in that one. And then there's little butterfly stamps, some more of the spackle type stuff. And each one is different, and it's because I wanted it to look like a really old tray. And this is a stamp from the collection, and I just softly went over it with a little bit of paint here and there. And you can see some washi tape here on the corner from Tim Holtz. And then for the front, this is a chipboard die cut that I've had for a long time. I can't even tell you where it comes from. And I laid down, this is my favorite sheet. I laid that down. I did the masking from the Best Friends from Saw. I do the Prima masking in the Sparkle Snow Tex. This is a Prima bling piece, and then a little heart from Elegant Embellishments D. And then just a bloomer. I cut it in half to fit on the corner. And this lace right here and right here is the lace that was gifted to me from Laura. Hi Laura, thank you so much. Took it out of the hoard vault. And then these are those Recollections little banner pieces, you know, the burlap and the canvas ones. And I just cut it down a little bit, but I stamped with the stamp set on it and then sprayed it with my Lindy's. And I used the Cotton Candy Pink color on that. I really like how that turned out. And then this right here and right here is some beautiful wedding applique lace from Artie's shop, One Little Dreamer. And I have my X's with my tiny attacher all the way down to connect the two pieces of paper. And then because Linda loves a play on words, I did a play on words. So it says every day. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. It says every day right here. And then it says art here, and then it says see dream. So everyday artsy dream. So there's your play on words, Linda. And then here I took a little piece of the paper collection and cut it in half to put it inside the clock, and then put one of the clock hands and a little brad there. Some flat back pearls, and then another sticker from Tim Holtz that says XOXO, and then some Tim Holtz crackle in the tattered rose, and I have some over here repeated. Over here repeated. This thing is so long it's hard to videotape. And then this is a metal piece, and it says love on it. And I've had that for 10 years, maybe? I have a couple of them, a couple different phrases. They were meant to be teeny tiny little Christmas tree ornaments. You know, the small Christmas trees, you know, like maybe, I don't know, 15 inches or something. And when they went on clearance at Michael's years ago, I bought all that they had left because I thought they were really cute and I would use them for something mixed media. And there you go, I finally used one. Just goes to show, you never know what you're going to find when you clean your room. And then I will show you guys this side inside. Let me zoom back out. So you can see that there's the bird in there and the doily. And then this one. And then just the cheesecloth in this one. So that is my last piece for Linda. She also gets a clock. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the feet. Hang on. Sorry about that. And so this is the feet. Oh, let's see. Bring it to you. They're just those little glass pebbles. And in each one, I put a word. And what they say is, something wonderful, artist friends forevermore, XOXO. So that's what it says. And I just painted the bottom. Left it really, really, really simple. Nothing fancy on the bottom there. So that's my tray, my bird, my flowers. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.